Yes, we're here. Mark, got some bad news for you. We're going to have to upload the...
Oh, what is it now?
I don't know.
Rumble.
Rumble. We've been rumbled. We're going to have to upload it. I set up everything exactly the same, but it doesn't want to work.
What is it? Do you know what? You've already got a slightly sunstroked, angry, ranty stats on your hands as it is, mate. So this best doesn't keep happening.
Let's bring him in. This great man. Here we go. Oh, there he is. Look at that cherubic face. Look at him. Okay.
Oh, look at him.
I don't think he's going to be so happy when he starts talking about online safety laws. But there, there we have it. Okay.
Don't get me started. Go on.
Right. Well, let's get you in straight away with your political party. Let everybody know. Here you go.
I've had a request for one of our loyal subs, Potters. He wants Blair on there.
Oh, yes.
My friend. Just haven't had time today, but hopefully by the next one.
Good choice.
Need a bigger boat.
Good choice. Well, let's start off with something funny. You ready?
Neutral upbringing. My father didn't wish to identify as either parent. I got so many dad jokes, but they're not the type you're normally hearing about. It's just about bad dad, but I'm not going to bore you with them too long, I've had good times in my life. Give me a shout if you're in your 20s. Yeah, there's a few of you at the back as well. Yeah, enjoy your 20s. I think that was probably my best decade so far. My 20s, it was pretty good. In my 20s, I slept with a lot of women, but I'm making up for that now. I just did what young people did. I think that's what they did. I'd just go out every night and have 3 or 4 beers, and every second night on average I'd pull a girl, It's 8 pints, 1 woman. I was getting a girl to the gallon, and I not getting those numbers. I wouldn't want to do that anymore, but I couldn't if I wanted to. You could definitely do that number. My last relationship in my 30s was the worst thing I've ever done. She was like the American army, because she moved in, took over, got rid of a few important people, stayed for a bit, and then left me unable to look after myself. So. That joke often gets a mixed response, because some people hate Americans and some are.
You cheeky bastard.
I enjoy this. I do a lot of gigs in New York. I lived there for a while as well, and I can't tell any of these jokes there, so it's nice to have you in. It's okay. Yeah, when I turned 30, though, women started treating me different. I noticed that straight away. The minute I turned 30, women started treating me like a god. They turn to me when they're desperate, and it's terrible, man. I don't know, we're all getting older, I suppose. It doesn't matter how, even you're in your 20s, you're going to be 30, 40, 50, whatever one day. My parents, they're getting really old as well. My mum just turned 80 this week, actually, just a couple of days ago. That's her dying over there.
Before we go on, it's not on the BBC, is it, by any chance?
No.
Oh, okay. We're all right for tonight then.
Yeah, because we got wiped out the other night, and we got everything blocked because we played that David Walliams clip with the new board game that had come up called Illegals for 5 to 8 year olds. Which was absolutely brilliant. Welcome to Britain. You've won the game. You're now able to go to a penthouse suite at the taxpayer's expense.
There's been a terrorist attack. Move back 2 spaces.
Oh, God. You have to laugh at certain things, don't you?
Well, we can laugh, but I don't know. It's a strange one, because I know it's copyrighted by the BBC, but I mean...
It's so old, though.
On the live, it never got taken down, and then
the
live uploaded afterwards. It was there for hours, so I think we've got a little snitchy grass bag somewhere who's going, BBC, they're showing some jokes about migrants, take it down.
They are on their way out. There's no 2 ways about it. Okay?
But we've played loads of stuff like that before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's fair use. It's not like we just played the whole episode of Little Britain. We played the clip and we spoke.
Correct.
So, nice try, but we edited it and put it back up.
Yes, it was, and it went back up again. And hey, the best pick of last week. Check this out. Look at that. Okay, our women, English women, standing up for our children. Look at them. Isn't that brilliant?
Right, white supremacists. Literally Hitler, all of them. Look at them. They're doing the. No, they're not. No.
I have to tell you.
Oh, there's a hand going up in the air. Oh.
You know that clip of that guy on the train, who dropped his trousers? No, I think I've got up to something like about 8 or 10,000, because I said take color out of it, and I just said basically guy drops his trousers on train, guy told to pull his trousers back up, guy doesn't take the advice, guy thrown off the train. That's it. Okay, and it could have been white, he could have been purple, he could have been pink, he could have been anything. You just don't do that on a train, especially when there's women and children about. And now they're quoting.
Oh, sorry, go on. Before you finished.
They're quoting, mental health, and they are going after those two guys, that actually threw him off the train, and it was an off-duty policewoman that was actually supervising it, but she didn't do anything, as you quite rightly said, until those two guys.
Well, good luck to them, because there's a couple of laws that say they can arrest people, especially when there's no police around. But that last thing was from Epping, wasn't it, with the girls?
Yep, absolutely.
Well, here we go again. Mohammed Shawat. Well, another Mohammed anyway, 32-year-old Syrian, residing at the Bell Hotel. Probably heard about this today, everyone, haven't you? Has been charged with multiple offences, 2 counts of common assault, 4 counts of assault by beating, 1 count of sexual assault on a male. So they're mixing it up a bit.
Yeah.
He's due to appear in magistrates.
What does that say?
For a slap on his scrounging wrists.
I think you were going to say, I had this psychic message come across that say, and he got a kick in the bollocks, which is an English expression.
I mean, that should be standard. The first thing that happens, shouldn't it? But what have that, son? Swallow them.
Well, here's another one.
The suspended sentences, and that isn't really doing it justice.
It's not going to do
maybe
anything.
They felt sick for a few hours and were kicking the knackers.
Yeah.
It might give them something to think about next time. But I mean, I'd go a lot further than that myself if I was running the country. I'd be chopping stuff off. But anyway, moving on.
Here's another guy, another import. Check it out.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hold you, look.
What the fuck is your problem? What's your issue? Yo, no good like this. What happened? Not speaking for me. Yeah, what? Guys. Get out of here. What's going on? Who's fucking sorry, mate? Put blood all over us. Mate, get the fuck. Why are you speaking like this for me? I didn't say anything. Guys, speaking for me like this. Guys, please. Not speaking for me like this. Dude.
I don't know who you are.
Sounds like Italian. And no speaking to me like this.
Yeah. Give me a pizza.
Guys,
Where's this game from, man?
fuck you, bitch. Don't make me fuck you, man.
Imagine why he's got a coat on.
What do you mean don't be like this? Dude, guys.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Why are you fuck off right now like this? Fuck off right now, bro.
Guy goes behind him. Look.
Damn,
What? You can't believe it, can you?
Fuck off, bro.
I can't.
Dude, what the fuck? Dude, stop!
Trying to steal someone's bag there, wasn't he?
Get the
They say it's his bag, but it isn't. He didn't have one.
Get up!
Why is there always a do-gooder? Get off of him.
Guys.
He's just having a go at everyone.
That's his bag.
It isn't.
Hey, I got this all on video.
Now watch this.
I
You
got
can't
this all
believe
on
it.
video. Your face is all over this fucking video.
Ooh, hey. Talk about us swearing. That lady was swearing then.
Him.
I think he's asked about his face being on video, look.
Yeah, look. Watch this.
Yeah, he smashed the
Holy
window.
shit.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that must have hurt his hand. Oh, backhand in a minute.
What are you doing, mate?
I like this bit. Duck. See this? No, he does a pretty good little spinning back kick here, watch. Missed him.
And he's down. Oh, listen to that.
That's a proper copper. Taser, don't fucking move.
He's got to be from Merseyside.
Don't think he's got a choice, mate. He's not moving anywhere.
He's out. Look at that. I mean, that's what we're importing.
Yeah, by the shed load.
You know, and where's the king in all of this? Where is the king?
Who? Who?
Juggernaut is. Where is he? What's he doing?
Well, his fingers. Yeah, he's probably at home reading the Quran, John, isn't he?
Well, this is one woman's take on the king, and just an ordinary woman, member of the public.
I am very, very upset with King Charles, who is not like his mother. He's the absolute opposite. He's an Islamophile, and he has contempt for the British people. And he protects Islam. Never once said happy Easter or whatever. But yeah, anything in the Muslim culture, you know, he's immediately there.
I mean, he did give the Christmas message.
Yeah, not for an Easter one though, did he? So, you know, but he did for the various Muslim festivals amply. And then I can't remember, he made a comment. I mean, it's just he has complete contempt for his people.
Well, there you have it.
Keeps chatting shit about verses in the Quran he knows absolutely nothing about.
Okay.
Because if he had more than one brain cell, John, all he'd do is just like look at the verses and then look at the translations of them and see what they mean.
Indeed.
Just repeat them like a muppet.
And you know, and here's one woman from Croxteth who basically is trying to get her son a dentist in this country.
Has she tried blackface?
Is a joke in this country. Trying not to go mad. I'm trying not to rant because I feel like it's all I do. So today, my son had an emergency appointment for an abscess in his tooth that he's got. Yeah, fine, getting to the dentist, I think it was like lunchtime, whatever. 6 minutes late, we've been phoning the dentist for 20 minutes to tell them that he's going to be 5 minutes late because he has to come from another city because we've spent 2 years trying to find him.
This is
NHS
disgusting.
Dentist by where we live. So he has to go all the way to Liverpool to actually go to the dentist, which is, I don't know how many miles away from where he lives. It's ridiculous. Gets there, dentist refused to see him and he's like, look, I'm only 6 minutes late, I've been trying to call you. No, he said, I'm desperate, I need some antibiotics, I've got an abscess, it's all up my face. Wouldn't see him. Come back, phones 111. No, we're the emergency dentist. No, you've got a dentist, so there's nothing we can do. Goes the doctor, we can't help you. Go to the walk-in. Goes the walk-in centre. No, we can't help you. We're not insured for any dentistry. And I'm in the walk-in with him at this point, like sweating my pants off because we've been running around all day saying, are you having a laugh? He's got an abscess. His face is swollen. None of yous will see him. This is a joke. What are we paying our taxes for? So then, guess where we've had to come? A&E, you know, the place that's already rammed full of people that shouldn't have people coming here. So now it's costing a fortune to bloody see him in A&E when the dentist should have seen him in the first place. Smart Dental, by the way, in Croxteth. Yeah, I'll be tagging you in it and putting a complaint because the dentist wanted his dinner and he only had 5 minutes left to see him. All he needed to do was give him a freaking prescription. What is wrong? And before you all start putting in the comments, oh, it's the asylum seekers. It's got nothing to do with asylum seekers. Go and get your facts right with your freaking numbers and statistics. It's the fact that this country is disorganised shit and doesn't prioritise things in a proper way, like sorting NHS dentists. Because if you had a dentist that was round the corner, we'd be fine. There is no NHS dentist. So now my poor son is sat in freaking A&E and he'll probably be there all night waiting for a prescription. The receptionist has just said to him, we'll probably only be giving you painkillers. Whose responsibility is this? I'm just going to pay private. I'm going to find an emergency
exactly what they're doing
tomorrow and pay because this is ridiculous.
Now that goes out to Wes Streeting, okay? And this is not just one example. There are loads of examples of this, of people ranting on TikTok about how poor the NHS is, especially with dentists. I mean, Jesus, I mean, you know, what is it about them? They all want to go private because they just want to make more money out of people. That's all it is. You know, and for a young guy toothache has got to be the worst thing. An abscess has got to be, just massively terrible. Trying to get to sleep at night is just impossible. Okay, I know, because you've had an abscess as well, haven't you?
Yeah, haven't I just? Yeah.
So it's bad news, and I don't think that they're taking it very seriously in this country. It's all lip service. Well, yeah, that's what it would be. It's all lip service, in this country about certain things, and yet people will swear by the NHS in other areas and stuff like that, and you just go, really?
I mean, I think people say, "No, it's the asylum seekers." I think what most people probably saying in the comments is, if you were an asylum seeker, you would have had your dentist by now.
Oh, they have them on site.
That's the point.
They have them on site.
Did you see it? Kemi, she was in Epping. Oh, I can't believe all this is happening. Like, these people are so slow at everything. Like, that woman's at the country screwed. She's Epping. Kemi. Badenoch, whatever you want to call her.
Well,
and
do you
she's
want to...
this new revelation, John, what? You're all being called far right? What? On the internet and by the press and that? Oh, this isn't on. I'm sorry, Kemi. Hang on a minute. It was your government who were in when we literally got wiped off social media.
Yeah.
Like everyone. I lost my ex account for 4 years. Tommy, mate, and people like him, they were wiped off everything. Everything.
Yeah.
While we just got berated by loads of crackpot lefties on there, or the crackpot lefties who own the platforms, the crackpot lefties who are in government, and by that I mean the fake conservatives. And the fake news is still calling us all literally Hitler. Yeah, this is all new to Kemi. Oh, these people need to go, John. Told you I'm ranty. All of them out now. Gone. See you later. In fact, just put them all on that boat with the others on my poster. A lot of them gone. 600 and hang on, Rupert Lowe. Everyone bar him gone. See you later.
Can we go to A&E and get a ranty pill?
I'll let James McMurdoch off as well.
Okay. Well, this is Alex Jones's take on, because he thinks that the UK has surpassed Orwell.
Well, they've just put a report out in America, haven't they?
The UK is a giant globalist laboratory, a mind control farm, instilling learned helplessness and mass Stockholm syndrome. Did you know all across the UK they have 5 p.m. curfews for teenagers where young girls, 15-year-olds, get arrested for being out past 5 p.m. at McDonald's eating a hamburger? Did you know they let the Muslims call for the overthrow of the government, the killing of Christians at Speaker's Corner? But if you go criticize them in London, you get arrested? Did you know that if you whistle at a girl jogging down the street, she may be an undercover cop, and you're going to get arrested for that? So you can have giant Islamic pedophile rings and total invasion and off the charts crime and mugging and stabbing.
We just had him
That's
on.
all okay. But if you just engage in normal human activity, you're going to jail. It's all part of the system bullying and intimidating good people and establishing a tyranny while the globalists carry out their UN replacement migration invasion. But the UK is waking up. And you may say you don't care about the UK, but what they do in the UK today, they are developing for here tomorrow. And that's why it's so important. We're about to lay it out right now.
Get off!
What's she actually done?
She went to McDonald's after 5 p.m. and they told her to get out. And this guy, we showed the video before.
She went to McDonald's after 5 p.m. and got told she can't.
Yeah.
Why not? Like, I'm confused. I've not seen that one.
Well,
why couldn't she go to McDonald's after 5 p.m.?
Because they had a rule in the McDonald's store. You know, you can't go in unaccompanied after 5 p.m. And she wouldn't leave, so they called the police.
There'll be a reason for that, though, won't there?
Well, yeah. Because they don't want them in after 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's like, well, when we were younger and we'd go to the shop next to the high school, they'd only let 5 people in at a time. There was a reason. Because if you let more than that in, the whole shop just gets robbed.
Well,
so, you know,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Alex Jones is just like, oh my God, it's like he makes it sound like the British government have implemented a curfew for kids after 5. It's just like, oh,
well,
mate.
you know, like, you can get that impression, though, especially when you're arresting a kid.
Well, if she didn't leave because she was trespassing, I could see that. I'll look into that.
They
one, 'cause
don't
I
even
have-
arrest
I haven't seen
the
that.
illegal migrants for stealing from the stores.
No, but God forbid you wolf whistle a hungry copper.
Good. I mean, I like Alex Jones. I mean, because he was so right on so many different things, and he's being proven right about what happened with the big pharmaceuticals. And RFK is coming out with it now.
He's right, but I think what puts people off is his exaggeration of the whole thing.
You can't go out.
Curfew for 15-year-olds.
Curfew for 15-year-olds.
There isn't, but I'm going to look into that one because I hadn't heard that curfew for 15-year-olds.
Well, it kind of it made me laugh. It made me laugh. Okay,
Yeah,
but you know, it's just to break it up a little bit. You know, seriousness of it. Here's a Met Police skit.
Oh, cool.
Listen up, team. As you're aware, yesterday we made the 3rd largest mass arrests in British history. Oh yeah. The suspects, mostly elderly individuals in their 80s and 90s.
This is about the Palestine Action Group.
Dangerous, organised, and frankly, a serious threat to public safety. Now, some of you may think, but Sergeant, they were in wheelchairs, carrying thermos flasks, smiling at strangers. Don't be fooled. That's how they lure you in. Now, our intelligence tells us they're terrorists. Their activities include waving placards, knitting in public, and in one case, even smuggling flapjacks into Westminster. Profiles to watch out for: cardigans, often linked to high-risk individuals, and orthopedic shoes, ideal for silent movement, and a strong scent of lavender. Possible chemical warfare. High-risk locations include bingo halls, garden centres, National Trust tea rooms. Now, if you encounter one, proceed with caution. Don't accept a Werther's original if offered one. This is how they build rapport.
I hand those out in church on a Sunday, the Werther's originals.
Yeah, I heard they were all armed. That thing, they were all armed with knitting needles, weren't they?
Oh yeah, you know, it's a good skit. You know, to be honest with you, it's a good skit. So let's get on to some of the serious things, okay? And this is something that we were picked up on because we didn't. The conversation moved on, but this was Tommy, okay, warning the Aussies about what's going to happen over there.
Oh yeah, we didn't clickbait you all.
If you're based in Australia, wake the fuck up. You do not understand how much your politicians will surrender and bow.
He warned us, just like he warned the UK, but they were too slow to wake and make change. They've now lost their country and their culture, and it is too dangerous for their children. The UK has fallen to exactly what we're looking down the barrel of. There is no time like right now to stand up and be proud to be Australian. Remember, borders and boundaries are not racist nor rude. There is nothing wrong with wanting to protect our culture in our own country. They're going to sell it to us like it's progressive, like we're moving in the good direction, but really we're looking at the death of our nation. So like I say time and time again, it's FIFO, and that's my take from the controversial coach. If you don't like it, fuck off.
I was wondering what FIFO. I was just looking at his trainers, and it looked quite nice.
You know, a little bit further, let's get Tommy on his lap. He's being interviewed here. I mean, there's nobody more expert at this than I believe than you are, Mark. But I know that you will identify and understand everything that this guy is saying on this. You ready?
Mm-hmm. This is not my opinion. This is the Quran, and what this Quran does. Do you know the term Islam is the religion of peace?
Mm-hmm. I have heard that.
Yes, but no one had ever said it until George W. Bush. We sat for months trying to find historically figures, military, religious, political, that ever said Islam was religion of peace. And all you'll find is Islamic leaders saying, no, it's a war manual. It's warrior manual, yeah? So that lie, which was told by George W. Bush, is now just repeated as some sort of fact. But these books are all banned by Amazon. As you just said, you can buy Hitler's book. So how can you ban? There's nothing hatred in these, but you're literally burning books now. And you're burning books that challenge your failures again. And what is the demographical change to this nation? And what does it look like? So as anyone watching this, okay, 5-6% of the country are from the Islamic background. Look at the mayhem.
The rest.
From 5-6%. What do you actually...
And look how much control they've got over the country with 5 to 6% in political positions.
That'd be an interesting thing to try and figure out, wouldn't it? I know in the police they're only a very small percentage, so they're not. They won't be.
Yeah, but they still have a Muslim police association.
This is the problem. If they're only 1 to 2% of the police, yeah, we're probably looking at more like 9 to 10%, aren't we? In reality,
yeah, absolutely. Do you want to hear a little bit more from him?
You don't want to be in the army or the police, which tells you something, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to hear a little bit more from Tommy?
You can do if you want, or we can crack on with something else.
Well, just a little bit more, because I like what he says. I like what he says. I like the guy.
I think it's going to be like at 20%. This isn't fear-mongering. We've got a duty as English men and women to protect this country and to protect our kids. And everyone's seen what's happened since October 7th. It's accelerated. Well, what are we going to do? Because unfortunately, a lot of the groups that were for harmony are actually calling for the obliteration of an entire state of people.
True.
And people have seen it now. There's no smoke screens. People can see the hate. And it's not a minority, it's mainstreamed. And unfortunately, that mainstream hate is coming from the left and the liberal left, along with an Islamist alliance, which we've seen this alliance before. We've seen it in Iran. We've seen where the communists and the Marxists joined along with the Islamists to overthrow and topple the country. And the first thing that the Islamists done is kill them.
Tell me he's wrong.
He's not. He said, what would it be, like a 20%? Look at France, because they're probably 15.
Oh.
They don't keep the records, so they don't know, do they? So
well,
chopping teachers' heads off. And
it's not just him saying it. Here's some Islam Hode truths.
I was just...
You've discovered a more ominous reason for why this is being pushed on us.
A Islamic network in the Home Office has grown to over 700 members. And then a member of the Islamic network, they played an ISIS training video. And she pointed at the screen and laughed and said, I know him, he used to go to my school. Lots of people will be surprised to hear that the government coordinates to minimize reputation damage to Islam, and it has done for over a decade. And it also stages events and controls the front pages of newspapers. And the message is always, don't blame Islam for the terror attacks that followers of Islam commit. Prevent listed cultural nationalism as right-wing extremist terrorist. The number of pensioners referred to Prevent went up by 90%.
You know, the number of pensioners, referred to Prevent went up by 90%.
But the far right, but the far right, but the far right.
Yeah,
but the far right.
You know.
The who? The right. The ones who are right all the time. Right by far.
And, when Tommy was warning, the Aussies about what was going on, there is no two ways about it, okay? They are marching. Look. Is anybody lying there? Are the cameras lying? I mean, there's over 50,000 of them there coming out.
Did you think they ever get bored of saying the same old shit? Oh Akbar, Takbir, over and over.
It's just too much, okay? And so let's move on. We're going to go on to this subject, and you're going to annihilate these people. But here we go. All right, you were talking about those police. Okay, catcalling police.
Right, before we start, I'm going to have a wild guess because you lived over there. Does this catcalling phrase come from America? Because I've never heard it.
Yeah, it is.
Right, okay, so can we just go back to wolf whistling then? Because that's what it used to be.
Yep.
Or shouting at a sexy lady. That's what you used to do.
Hey, sexy!
Well, I didn't. I haven't, but...
I don't know any woman. I don't know. Mark, I don't, if you, yeah, what? I mean,
the ones who don't are the ones moaning. But anyway,
that never get called it. I mean, I was in the supermarket.
I'd be like, "Ooh, hello." But it was a bloke. I'd be like, "Ooh, back it in, mate." Sorry, go on. You're in the supermarket. And
I was in the supermarket, and there was 3 of them, and I said, "Good morning, good looking." And they all looked up, and I went, I was talking to one of you. Fight it out. And there was some chosen Anglo-Saxon expletives came out, and I went, I said, out of such pretty people. I said, oh, honestly. But anyway, here we go. Catcalling police. Catcalling. Okay, wolf whistling police. You wolf whistle at women, we're going to book you.
That's a waste of space and time, police. But go on, we'll play this and then we'll absolutely,
Nail something else. Here you go.
discuss it more.
These women aren't friends out for a run. They're actually undercover police officers taking to the streets in Surrey as part of a new operation trying to stop people catcalling and harassing female runners.
We get honked at, the staring, the hanging out of the window just to look at us, and it's so prevalent.
You can't.
And police
she's
teams are
complimenting
ready
herself.
to intervene the moment the officers are beeped at, followed or shouted at, pulling people over.
Beep that, yeah.
Those kind of behaviours may not be criminal offences in themselves, but they still need to be addressed. And of course, the people that are likely to commit those kind of behaviours, they may then go on to commit more serious offences or more serious behaviours.
I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Right.
Take a look at those two. Who's going to catcall those?
I'm not being horrible, mate, but if I was the type of person to catcall someone, I'm not convinced it would be these two. Right, isn't this entrapment?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the police can't go up to someone, sell them drugs, and then arrest them for possession of drugs. Can they? Otherwise, you just catch criminals all day long. So I'm sorry, but how happy do they look to be doing this? Why? I don't. Right, they've got the priorities all wrong for the start, mate. He's just said this isn't. They aren't breaking the law.
No.
So if someone is to go around and check their thinking for whistling at what will they think of beautiful ladies anyway, it shouldn't be the police. This is the same as the hate crimes, John. It's a waste of time. Why don't you get undercover police to go out round by those hotels? Because I'm pretty sure the ones who are they're not wolf whistling, are they? They're just going straight for the kill, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So
Correct.
Maybe tackle that one.
Yep.
So you're telling me we've got parents outside hotels who are fearful for their safety and their children's safety, yet they're all just called literally fucking Hitler, right? No one does a damn thing.
What did you say then?
Kemi Badenoch's there, the absolute clown, going, oh, I can't believe all this. What's happening? Is there something happening? Oh, piss off, love. Go home. You're not needed. You're not wanted anymore. Go away.
Yeah.
Dustbin for you.
Jog on. So somebody could go.
But this is the priority, is it?
It's absolute bullshit.
I'd like you said. I don't know. I remember when I was younger and like I was walking with a nice looking girl. I went out for, I don't know what she was doing with me. Maybe she was blind or something. I don't know, or desperate. But she was getting wolf whistled and she was quite happy. So now you're telling me if, like, I don't know, your girlfriend used to come in looking nice and you go, whoa, something like that. Is that she's going to ring the police? And in Scotland, in your own house, they can ring the police then because you've offended someone, you're arrested.
You can
Actually,
only
Alex
get
Jones
it.
is like, John, this country's a shithole.
It's a shithole.
Dickheads and wankers. Yeah.
You could. The women will only get offended if you walk up to them and go, "How much?" Then they'll
Here's
get
an
offended.
idea. It is a really, really good idea. How about those two don't do this and no one's beeping at them and there's
Correct.
no crime? So
No
they're
crime.
actually increasing crime.
Okay.
So they're increasing crime. So when they go, oh, crime's down, well, you're trying to get it back up again or something, love.
Absolutely.
Go
Do me a
run-
favor.
Go run round Epping like that. I bet you won't.
Yeah.
I bet you won't.
Oh no,
run
they
round
won't do
Epping
that
like
round
You won't
any of the
run round-
migrant hotels.
No. Go on Canary Wharf like
Because
that. Go on there.
Canary Wharf, yeah. Go jogging around there, babe, and then we'll soon see how many people come out and start saying things.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine just like my mate used to be funny when I lived abroad, and he'd be driving down the road in the car, and he'd be in a car with him and his girlfriend. He'd drive past a good-looking girl, and he'd beep the horn, and he'd go, "Ah!" She did it. Right, but one time, and she never heard it, and then one time he mistimed it, mate, and got a proper slap.
Slap on the side. Yes.
Well, he could have been
Okay.
arrested or told off. Oh, don't do it again. What
Okay.
are you going to do? Just say, don't do this, please. Okay? See ya. That
Not
was
even a
worth it.
caution.
That was worth it, wasn't it? That was worth the 2 officers' wages for that. It's virtue signal. He did it for about 2 hours. She loved it on the left there. Look at her. People are whistling at me. They've never done this before.
Well, if they caught me, I'd say, well, I was trying to get her attention to say that her laces were undone.
look, there's a bit of a difference from someone being horrible, like leering behaviour, following you, and,
absolutely,
and clicking the teeth and doing it. But if someone just goes woo, woo, and you run past or beeps at you once,
yeah. Okay, prep this next one. This is about the online access to sites for kids under 13. Now, go on, prep this, and then I'll put this first video up, and then you can talk us through it.
Have you got the story first from the transvestite police volunteer who was...
Yeah, I've got that. I haven't actually got the actual wording up, okay?
Yeah, I probably should have sent you the screenshot. Apologies.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let me read it out. You got it in front of you.
Yep. Now, what we're talking about here is a court has heard how a Metropolitan Police volunteer officer from Chesham groomed a child after meeting her online and told her she enjoyed being raped. How about that? Now, this is online. Right? And the alleged victim said in a police statement she did not realize at the time that she was being groomed, prosecutor Richard Milnes said. According to the first alleged victim, at the age of 13, 14, or 15, the pair met up where her virginity was taken by the defendant and that she was choked so she could not speak. There you go.
So a transvestite police volunteer has abused a kid online. The app that they met on was called, I think it's Omegle or Omegle, something like that. Depends where you're from.
Do you want to talk us through it so you can see it?
Well, 1 second. So you're thinking, oh, it was online, was it? Don't worry. Starmer to the rescue. He'll fix it with his new online safety bollocks, which, as we've proven over the last 2 or 3 weeks, isn't stopping shit.
Yeah.
So we thought, let's see if it's stopping shit. So I thought, let's go on the app that the police volunteer transvestite was done for nonsense children, and let's see if it's all safe. So it first goes on there, and to join this app, you need a Google account. You can get a Google account at 13. You don't need age verification for the Google account. You just put whatever age in you want, as we know.
Yep.
Then I get into the app. It asks me for age. I thought, it's going to ask me to verify my age here, surely. So I thought, I'll put 20 and see what happens. No comments in the comments. I'd love to get away with 20, but anyway. So I thought, right, there we go. I've put my age in. So what we'll do next is we'll see if we can talk to someone on there. So it says, oh, you need to pay. So I thought, oh, okay. Well, there you go then. I thought, it's pretty safe there. Not many children are probably going to pay for this. You never know. They could do, though, couldn't they? I suppose, somehow. Yeah. Someone's bank card. And then this thing pops up. Oh, you have a free reward. Well, those free rewards, John, were happening for hours and hours and hours, and I was openly able to just be connected to people on webcams without any age verification in the UK as a user who said he was from the UK. So let's see, there's all the people I was talking to within the first half an hour. I say talking to, I didn't speak to them. As you can see, I was hiding. So here's the first video. This is how easy it is. You just click one button and you're through to someone pretty much without the lagging on there. It's pretty slow. So there you go. I go through to the first person. Now, a lot of these people, John, on here tend to be hiding for some strange reason. I don't know. Oh, warning. Possible tosser. All I could hear on that video, John, was what sounded like someone, yes, masturbating. Sorry if I've exposed anyone's faces on here, but tough. No, I'm not sorry. So here we go. See? People tend to be hiding their faces a lot, especially the men, as you'll see. So, oh, quick, turn the light off. Don't want anyone to see my face. Wonder why. Now, imagine if I was a 12 or 13-year-old girl at this point.
Yeah.
Someone, when I went on there, first words were, do you want to see me cock? Look,
and did they show you a chicken?
They're all hiding. So I literally heard within minutes someone who sounded like they were masturbating and someone who said, do you want to see me cock? So there you go. It looks like because I hid my face, you're going to get restricted. Show the next video. Oh, no, you don't. You just keep getting new rewards so you can just happily meet new people, even if you was a 13, 12, even younger, because no one's verified my age. There we go. Look, congratulations. Oh, now I can choose the gender. Oh, well, brilliant. So I don't need any more blokes. So unfortunately, I've put myself down as a man. I couldn't really lie if I was on camera. So here's some fake age thing. Please confirm your age to access all profiles. And then it says, oh, you've done. Oh, no, you're not. Look. Oh, you get more matches now. Brilliant. So as I say, very safe online safety act. Does jack shit. Apart from, hang on, censored, woman playing with nipple.
Yeah.
I had to censor that one. And this was in the first half an hour. So that was a woman playing with a nipple. Okay, they were okay. And it basically just goes on like this, mate, to be honest.
So basically, you can get to anybody under 13, and under 13 can get to anybody on that site.
Just to confirm, I could, and I probably could do it later just to prove it, but I can't really be bothered.
Hey, wait a minute. How many days have you been researching this?
This thing, about 2 days, this. I could still be on there now, getting put through to strangers. So just to confirm, unverified, no age check, UK user can just sign up to the app that the transvestite police volunteer
that is just
met the
incredible.
girl before he abused her, and I can be on there at any age, just type in a fake age with a Google account, no age verification, no nothing, and away you go. The very app that the nonce got the girl on. Starmer and all you lot, you're a bunch, and I'm going to say it, fucking frauds, the lot of yous. While we can't even show videos on podcasts, and we're all being censored for stuff online.
Humorous and censored.
All under the excuse of safety for children. You're talking through your asses. You're a bunch of frauds, a lot of yous.
It's all about control. That's what it's all about. It's all about control.
Ranty, I did say it was ranty, mate.
I know, but to some extent, it's completely justified because this is mission overreach. It's not about child safety. It's about control. And that's what they're doing. And right now, all these words that they're coming out with saying we're going to do this, that, and the other, and we're going to stop the boats and all the rest of that stuff, it's just absolute bullshit and lies, But anyway, right?
I'm fuming with it all, John, because it's just all bollocks, mate. And we're going to keep doing this now, on and on and on and on, every week. I don't know how we're going to do it, but there's so many porn sites that you can still go on. There's so many apps. There's so many web chat apps. There's so many of these AI chat apps. Loads of sexual stuff you can go on online, I can keep going with this for months, Mr. Starmer, you fucking fraud.
Will you enjoy doing that research, sir?
No. Don't know, might give Bonnie a ring and she can help me out. Oh no, Bonnie's a little bit annoyed. Lily Phillips has smashed a record. She got smashed. But she smashed a record. She's done over 1,100 blokes in 12 hours.
Oh, what? Oh. No, that is just absolutely disgusting.
Details, sounds messy, that.
Messy? Oh, that is just... I mean, what man would want to go out with a woman that's done that? Or even settle down?
It'd be like Bagsy going first. I'm not going last.
No.
Oh, they're revolting, aren't they? Imagine
Bad news.
You've got young girls and you need role models, yet you get them too. Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips.
Well, here's one thing that I wanted to finish on before we do our usual thing. And this is a sensible take on slavery. Check this out. I mean, and then we're going to finish.
We getting reparations? Are we?
Yeah, because we were outdone. Listen to what this guy's got to say.
I need one. My laptop feels like it's going to blow on fire here. I think.
White people didn't invent slavery. In fact, they were the first to end it. Yet somehow, saying this is controversial. Watch what happens when someone says it out loud.
The reason there is no slavery in the world today, I mean, there's a lot of slavery in the world today, but in the parts of the world where there's no slavery, is because the British Empire ended it. That's why there is no slavery.
Oh, it's like
that is. Well, look, the fact that you are uneducated about history doesn't mean it's funny. So let me educate you now. Let me educate you now. I know that the woke narrative and the anti-Western narrative on slavery. Oh, you're not practicing free speech very well, are you? You're not practicing free speech very well, are you? The moment I say something you don't like, you're not practicing free speech very well, are you, sir?
Let's be clear. Slavery is evil, but it's an ancient human evil practiced by everyone to everyone. 4 years ago, I went to Ghana. I stood in a slave dungeon where people who looked like me sold people who looked like me to white people. But long before Europeans began the transatlantic slave trade, there was a trans-Saharan slave trade. For over 1,000 years, brown Arab slavers sold millions of black Africans across the Sahara. Then came the Barbary slave trade. In North Africa, Arab and African raiders captured and sold over 1 million white Christian Europeans. China, Korea, Japan, India, every one of them practiced slavery. Europeans did take slavery to another scale when they came to Africa, but it's not because they were more evil. It's because they had the technology to commit evil on an industrial scale. So, which major power stopped slavery first? The British.
There you go. All right. Now, and this is coming from a man of color. Well, you know, I mean, you know, you have to say, you can't say color because he's not a color. He's black.
He's got African heritage. He's not black. He's not bright. He's not a color. I hate these colored terms. This is the left, the stupid, meaningless words.
Yeah. So
let's talk about factual things. He's got African heritage.
That's why I said about that guy. That's why I said about that guy on the train that pulled his trousers down. You know, the guy with mental health issues. I said, take color out of it. You know, simple as that. He dropped his trousers on the train. He was told to pull them back up because women and children were there, and he didn't, so he was kicked off, and that was it. You know, so anyway, I thank you very much for your your research. You must have spent hours on that research.
Don't know. I did see a little nipple stroke, so it was, you know, it wasn't a total waste of time, was it? But I mean, you might laugh, but if that was
under
was
13, it's no good. It's no good.
And I was only on there for what, half an hour or so, John. I mean,
yeah.
Do I go on there late at night and see what I can find?
Well,
I don't think I want to, mate. No, but think if I made that profile as female and put 18, I can just imagine what would have been going on. Good, yeah. People masturbating, playing with nipples, and saying, "Do you want to see me cock?"
Yeah.
I didn't say yes, by the way. I said, "No, sir, thank you very much."
Yeah, we need that filmed. We need a full documentary on that one. Okay, the research will take hours and hours and hours.
He put something up to the camera, but it didn't look like it. It looked plastic, but it was big.
All right, okay. Bigger than Mr. Bulge.
No, but it was like a weird shape, so it wasn't what he said it was. But
all right, okay. Well, I'm going to finish on this because this ad has been banned. All right, and I'm going to continue. And we're going to finish on this. I'm going to thank you very much for all your research, sir, and your input for what you were doing there. Thanks to all the listeners once again that have been on and the comments, Frankie. Yes, here we go.
Yes, and get ready for part 2 of the online safety exposure where Mark checks out what porn's available online. I'll box that one off. No worries, bro. Don't you worry about that.
We ain't got no troubles, no reason to complain. 'Cause here in Great Old Britain, we just love it when it rains.
Morning.
We're cozy here at home, even though it's not our own. But wait a few more years and who can say? Everything is just fine. Everything is grand. Your life can get no better when you're living by the letter in this pleasant land. Everything is just fine. Everything is great.
I like it when he kicks the rat.
Can't get no cleaner. No, the rat meat any leaner. No, life is just first rate.
Everything is just fine.
These fish fingers are a steal.
Price is up a smidge.
Just 100 quid a meal.
Empty purse, but hey, could be worse if there was nothing in the fridge.
Strategic realignment means I get to work for myself. Yeah!
Paying off my law degree with tips from each delivery. Excuse me, sir, I have your tandoori. Everything is just fine. Everything is grand.
Come on, everybody, sing along.
Everything is great. We're soldiering on. We're doing our bit.
We're off to Dubai. It's time to jump ship.
We're tightening our belts with a stiff upper lip. 'Cause everything's just fine.
We could recreate that in Ellesmere Port.